we're playing Humankind. Start out as a nomadic tribe in the Neolithic era. Here we go. This is tribe. Small amount of people. Well, that's right. The cutscene makes it out so that, this is when people are just coming out of caves and are putting together groups, communities, permanent shelter. That's what I was thinking of. Permanent shelter. But to do that, we're going to have to go and get influence. And that means searching for stuff around here. So I did like practically all the properties of the world gen random. So one thing to know about this game is that these borders here, they wow. Yes, so these borders, each area is a single territory where you can set up a bunch of outposts, but only one city. You can connect. Can you put multiple outposts in the same? No, it's one outpost per territory. I also made this the biggest map possible, so hopefully it'll be interesting. Long game as well. So let's go this way. Oh look, we already found something. What is this? What's this? Discovery. Food. Yeah, 2 more food, and then we can get another person that will help us in combat. Speed at which the turns go. Beautiful. Wow, after getting out of that forest, the tribe. So starting from this area, these lands. The tribe went off to the west through the forest. We found an interesting area. Look at this land of mountains, plains, rivers. This could be a place to settle. For sure. Let's get here. I want to get here. Okay, maybe not. Take a look at that. There's something we can grab there before we go up there. That's alright. We only got one more turn for it. So as this tribe, I don't even know what to call this tribe. Let's call this tribe the Goth. No. Gorak tribe. The Gorak tribe. They cross the plains. They cross the river. And then they climb the mountain. Wow, what is this? River Spring. Oh, actually, this is a sweet piece of land, ain't it? Okay, all right. Can we build an outpost? 8 influence. So we still got to collect stuff. All right, so let's go back to this one. So after peering over and the tribe getting a good look of the area, it was time to go out and gather to build up for creating a settlement. Look at that. More food. Barely any, actually. So, the Gorak tribe. It's time for them to hunt. There was a herd of big game here in this valley south of where they wanted to create their outpost. Seed of an idea. Yesterday, the tribe came across a vast tract of wild grain, the stalks swaying in the breeze like the wind playing over golden waters. The ground down grain could feed the tribe twice over, but one of the tribal elders had another idea. Instead of pounding the seeds into flour, she suggests planting half of them so the grasses may return next summer. It is a curious idea, at odds with nomadic life, but perhaps a harbinger of the future. What should you do? This is it. Who says the bounty will still be here next summer? Got a plan for that future, right? We should be able to kill this deer with just one unit. In the forest is probably the best place. Deer comes, deer attacks, deer gets wrecked. So I know the animals are peaceful in this game, but clearly once you attack them, they'll just fight to the death. They don't retreat. They don't surrender. They don't forgive. They don't forget. So you have to kill them. So I imagine this is like the Gorak tribe killing an entire herd to get its skins. And this is not, this is not an attack animation. This is, the wounds and experience gained from going through and destroying this entire herd for its resources, the furs, the bones. You gotta build an outpost with something, right? But it's not enough. Not enough. Still need some more influence. Hunt at Sarir. The Plains of Sarir. Oh, is that the name of this territory? Sarir? Yeah, we'll just call this the Plains of Sarir over here. Okay. Let's find another herd. We can deploy up top. So I imagine this is the Garak tribe. They go to the south into this desert area, trying to follow the tracks of another large herd. And they manage to get the herd to come through this valley and ambush it. Hmm. Members were lost that day fighting this herd. Maybe it's not that the fight, not the fight really that took it out of them. It's coming down into this desert area where there's like nothing to forage. You know, nice. We have enough. We also had enough to, there's more babies born. After having all of that meat, those resources, setting up those temporary shelters, it was time to go back north and try to settle that land. So let's see what we got here. So building directly on top of the mountain is not as good, but thematically, I think it would be cooler. So we're gonna build it right here. No, it's not optimal, but it's cool. So they decide to build their settlement on this high defensible position. This would be the start of the story. Of course, they have to trek north, but after the experience of hunting herds and all that, Garrett tribe knows how to survive off the lands, and the plains are a much nicer, more temperate place for them to live. Oh, before they go to settle, they find something else at the foot of the mountain. Maybe an offering from the gods. Let's see. Oh, freshwater harvest. Oh, it's just extra food. Okay, whatever. Let's build our city. Right here. Top of the mountain. Yeah. So the Garrett tribe, they call this mountain Sarir. And that's what they ended up calling the the town that built off of it into the future. Lost souls. Your scout comes to you, breathless from exertion. Between gasps, he tells you that he spied another tribe not far ahead. He leads you on, then after giving a stop signal, you drop to your bellies and crawl forward in the brush. Ahead, a young woman no more than 13 summers is leading a ceremony. Her audience, a dozen or so equally young or younger tribesmen. Many are crying, and when you see the bodies laid out, you understand they are in mourning. You know what you must do. Welcome. These children need care and shelter. We will become their guardians. They will become our tribe. Read that wrong, but whatever. New army growing tribe next to hunting party. Yes, we welcome them because that's the kind of people the Guruk are. Can I rename my tribe? Nomadic tribe. I guess not. Can't we just rename it? The tribe. Have a Civ name. Okay, so in this game, once you build an outpost, you should probably start getting more territory, but that means getting more resources. That means getting more, uh, killing more stuff. Oh, that I wanted to put them together, don't I? So I just messed that up. We'll just pretend like uh, that they were waiting for the seasons to change and the animals to come from the north to the south. Yeah, that makes sense, right? So now it's time for the big hunting party to go after these mammoths. After creating that settlement, that more permanent settlement on the mountain, now they got used to. Give me. Oh, there's the deployment zone. I guess black is not such a great color to pick. This is good, I guess. Hmm. There we go. Now we can attack from an advantage point. Looks like some of the hunting party got hurt. Well, since this is going at like a clip, maybe these particular battles are not so important. But maybe the Garruk have history of going and killing these mammoths that they've written down. We'll get to that. Nice, 20 influence. That's enough to take another territory, ain't it? Well, this Mastodon hunting grounds is probably a good place to put a 30 influence. So I'm gonna have to kill another one. Will they heal in their own territory? Yeah. They'll heal more in their territory. All right, skip. We are definitely going after that Mastodon. Come back. Hey, cat. Now's not the time, Rook. Come on. Go lay down. Might as well take a visit here. Food. So now that tribe is big. Maybe we should split it up. Yeah, that's a good way to get bigger. Actually, it's pretty smart. All right, so this tribe, you go this way. This tribe, you go that way. So now, after a certain amount of time and getting enough resources, the tribe was able to send out 2 hunting parties at a time. The fungal hoarder. The shift to fixed abodes hadn't been easy for the tribesmen and women who'd settled in the outpost, but they persevered and now thought of the land as home. When they discovered that one of their number had been hoarding mushrooms that he'd found in a nearby cavern for himself, it was a great blow to the spirit of the tribe. Now they wanted to banish him for his greed, but that would mean being deprived of the location of the mushroom field. What is your reckoning? Uh, I mean, so he hoarded a bunch of mushrooms. Cool. How did he know they were good? You try them? This guy must have been a pretty cool guy. We're gonna do this. Build up more population. Why should the Garuk banish this guy? Just because he's hoarding mushrooms? Show us where the fields are. Share the wealth. We're willing to, you know, let that slide if, it benefits everybody. Right? Like, what are you going to do with all those mushrooms? They're going to rot if you didn't share them. You just want to keep your own fat belly instead of, you know. Wonder if that could be like a parable for them. Like the ancient myth of the fungal hoarder that reverberates through their civilization. This ancient myth. What could that turn into? Fungal hoarder. Like a monster that lives in the cave. Nice. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna switch recordings.